Anyways, then with the current situation, the current times, khulu khulu khulu. So, just reading an article of a soldier, and buried him, Me'avalu in the Shama. They buried him in Hamanucha, but he had PTSD, and, so unfortunately, he died because of that. But, a lot of people from Nova Festival, just dealing with anxiety and disorders that happen in the current situation with the war and all these things that, people have to deal with when dealing with these kinds of situations. Khulu, khulu, khulu. So with the Nova Festival, there was another article that 50 people committed suicide when the Nova Festival just couldn't deal with the things that they had to go through, and they couldn't deal with living on a day-to-day basis. So, in these kind of situations, with all the doctors, psychologists, psychiatrists, they weren't able to help them, and all the pills or whatever. The point is, people need infinitely more than they need a Kadosh Baruch Hu B'atzmo. So, so I was looking these things up, anybody that's been through hard times have to deal with a lot of things because, a lot of the anxiety is created from external sources to an extent. But, so I was looking up these things for myself and looking at different ways, learned a lot about these, like the different pressures, this, maybe over here, acupressure, different, looking up a lot of the experts talking about these things. But, so I was, looking at today, looking at different things, and I came up with, a solution that might be able to help a lot of people. I'm not a doctor or nothing, so, try it, see if it works, But, basing it on all these, checking out all these TikTok studies and different studies on YouTube, whatever, different methods, and combining all the methods. So I'm going to, bring you from anybody suffering from these kind of things. And obviously people suffering from these kind of things when you have to deal with things going through today. So just give you over the method I came up with, and hopefully it helps others. So I'll take, I was combining a bunch of methods. I'll take, from my good friend, Righteous Gentile. I learned a lot from him in the past, Eckhart Tolle. So, they're talking about the breathing. I think one of the things that worked the most is breath work. But I'll go, but I took it combined, they're talking about, so one guy was talking about 4 seconds in and 8 seconds out. But I go with the super breath, because I seen this from Eckhart Tolle. Super breath is just, deep breath in, letting it out, because anxiety comes from energy and that's not released, non-released energy. And any anxiety a person does is non-released energy. It needs to be released. So when you're breathing in the oxygen and out, you're releasing it out. So that automatically calms you down, So, the super breath, I seen I could totally do this and, combine all the methods that I understood myself. So, just a big breath in all the way to the bottom, let it out into, and it's also combined with grounding techniques, where people, go barefoot, just let that energy out. So those are Chinese techniques they do, doing this kind of stuff, the Chinese, energy workers, khulu, khulu, khulu. So, basically what you do is just bringing the oxygen to all the different inyanim in the goof, right away calms the person down. So, this is the way I do it, the way you do. And that right away calms the whole system, calms the nervous system, khulu, khulu, khulu. So, this might be able to help a lot of people. Second method I saw, then in working with the mind, because the mind, a lot of the mind comes, the Yetzer comes, and, the golus, and to keep us in the metzer, limitations. The limitations of the mind comes to think of things that might create anxiety, things that don't exist yet, but bring you to think about those things. So, you've seen this in different methods, like the Acer method, so I came with the Inyan, so they have also this to pass, Shalom, the Inyan, the Muna Bitachon. You have a Muna Bitachon, also Hasidic teaching this, the Muna Bitachon, 100%. The person won't have any stress, fear, and anxiety. But, It's combined with avodah, insof avodah that a person works and does it himself. Hulu, hulu, hulu. They can get to those points, but what the nyan, you just tell yourself is you're talking to your inner, so you're talking to the goof, and you're calming the goof down, you're calming the body down, which bring yourself to Muna, point of complete the Muna, bitachon, Hashem Yisbach. Everything is, Torah says everything is, Baruch Hashem, love Hashem, thank you Hashem, Baruch Hashem. Everything is, everything, everything is God. So everything is God, everything is Koch, everything is meant to be, everything's for the best. Gamzu the Tova, Gamzu Tova, Chulu Chulu, Akol Tova, Chulu Chulu. And you already enter yourself into a state, Shavisa Negdi Talmid, Chulu Chulu Chulu. If you think about Hashem's Baruch, this is my previous thing about Hashem's Baruch. Think about Hashem as just thinking about Hashem, one with Hashem, complete state of yichud, completely one with Hashem. This will also be you connect Hashem, bring it to state of calmness, connect to Shechinato. It's the ultimate calmness and peace. Is to connect to Shechinato. It's Baal talks about people come close to Hashem's Baruch, so the Shekhinah rests on a person and you get the ultimate state of calmness and peace. It's inyan with all these people dealing with all these inyanim, from all over, with all the anxiety and fear that's happening today, as well as all the world with all the anti-Semitism that's going on. So we need God, let go and let God, we need Farbies, parties after parties, VIP exclusivity. We connect ourselves to the local Chabad and to the people closer to Hashem. And the whole world needs this. The whole world needs it. This is the answer to ultimate peace. That we're the priest of the nation, the world, and every Yisrael is connected to Kohanim, and the Kohanim bring the korban on behalf of all the nations of the world. And this is something that we all want, we all need. And this brings the whole world to a state of peace and calm, state of redemption. Taking them Mitzrayim from within and releasing it. And coming to complete state of Gulish, open up our eyes and creating this reality within, then having this reality b'chutz. So this is the inyan. This is what is. This is what needs to be. This is what will be. So hopefully this method helps everybody. Could helps others. So hopefully, even if it helps one person, Baruch Hashem. May God bless. All the blessings, all the Amisah. Peace and love and peace. All the Baruch Kol Amisah. Memen Kol Amisah. Memen Kenya V'Tzanam Nazir Aved. Chaim v'livacha v'levacha. Li levacha in shum davar. Li lechaim. Chaim v'livacha v'levacha. So you say, you just whatever. My God bless. Mashiach here now. May God bless. Amen.